Hey guys, it's Bats here. Wanted to thank you for clicking on the video. Ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and helps us bring more quality content to you guys. And if we do that, we're going to get you to Mandalay Bay a lot faster. Alright guys, welcome back to Ace of Vegas, and today we are gonna go ahead and play a different game. So last time we left off, we actually made a significant profit over at the Luxor, and I've decided that we should probably play, I think the first hotel that we stayed at on this channel was Mandalay Bay, so I kind of wanted to go ahead and play that one. And then I think we're just going to go ahead and start just going through the games linearly, unless you guys have a special request of a game I should play. I have them pretty much all unlocked. Now, the bet line is going to be about 400,000 this time. So we're going to go ahead and make it a little bit different. So we're going to be about 400,000. We're starting at 92,843,096 chips. So we're going to go ahead and put that down right now. And then we're going to go ahead and put 100 spins on the clock there, and then see how we do. So ready, go. So this one's a little bit of an interesting one. In addition to the free spins, they do this kind of fun little magic like surfing thing where you get like a multiplier to go with it too. I don't play Mandalay very often, so I don't get to see it very often. Got a fair amount of wilds in there, so they still definitely like to make sure that you get some stuff. Mandalay Bay is probably still one of my favorite hotels, as you guys know. That's the one that we went to last time we did a trip review, so that's always fun. And it's got that kind of nice little Polynesian sort of theme there, which I thoroughly enjoy. We're about 10 spins in already. And now just trying to see if we can get those wild spins going there. I'd like to see that that free spins get going there. Looks like we're making a fair amount of traction on the 400,000 chips per spin deal. I'm enjoying that. And we're actually not too far off from where we started, which is an interesting sign. I feel like when we did that at Excalibur, that's when we started losing more. And it was just a bad time, really. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, already hitting those wilds. Hopefully we'll get a free spin here. Not so much. I'd really like to see a free spin before the game's completely over here, so. And I guess speaking of Mandalay Bay, I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I understand that the lawyers from the victims are snapping back at the oh, whoa, look at that win. 16 million chips right there in the face. Oh, another 4 million right there in the face, back to back to back. So if this was a real casino, we would have taken our money and run away. Looks like we got another hit on that surfboard over there. That's going to be pretty cool if we win. So hopefully we'll get a couple more free spins there. But yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a clapback from the victims' lawyers that are trying to sue the Mandalay Bay. So we've been hiding under a rock, as you guys know, with the paddock shooting, and I already did a video on this. But there's actually a massive lawsuit against MGM in the Mandalay Bay, and MGM decided to do a countersuit where they're trying to reduce the liability. They're not suing them for money. That's a very important thing to mention. They're not trying to sue the victims for money, but they are trying to sue them so that they can't sue them back, and they want to keep in like a general court, and I think it's like a federal court, and they're just to prove that they did everything that they could to prevent the terrorism and all that. It's kind of a wild little thing there, and I don't know. I feel like the lawyers on both sides are being very insensitive about these sort of things, and I'd really like to see. I like to see people taking care of people, and it's a real shame that this is how they're going to go ahead and treat everybody. So. But that's the elephant in the room. I mean, I already stated my opinions on this. I think it's really trashy of the police and the lawyers involved in this and MGM to go ahead and treat things the way they're treating them. I think it's all a mess, but we're about 50% in. We've actually made a little bit of progress here. I'm hoping that we get another good win here pretty soon. So another one. I really want to see those free spins, or at least the Surf's Up come up. Now, do I think we should really boycott MGM over it? I don't really think so, partly because I feel like they are right in the regard that they don't really have any liability for what Paddock did. They didn't treat him any differently than they've treated literally any other guest. I think myself and my partner, I think she and I were treated actually very, very nicely when we went last time. And, oh, we got ourselves a Surf's Up board. But, he was treated the same way that we were treated, honestly. And, we didn't blow anything up or didn't intend to blow anything up. But, anyways, so now we got the Surf's Up bonus over here. And now this brings up a little wheel. So now we get to go ahead and spin the wheel and see what kind of bonuses we get. And then what kind of multiplier it's going to be at the end of that. So we're going to go ahead and spin this bad boy up. And hopefully we won't wipe out. I don't want to wipe out, because the wipeout is kind of reduces how much you get. Boom. So that's one. And then let's see if we can hit that multiplier there. Let's see if I can hit that trophy. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 million. Nice. And we just want to dodge the wipeout there. So it's already 7 million coming back to us there. And we got our mermaid down here. She's clapping for us. We got our big surf kahuna up here. He's having a good time. And let's see how we do. Hang 5. That's a 2 times multiplier at least. So that's going to go ahead and double what we've got already. And then we didn't get a wipeout, so that is going to be an additional star, I think, for the no wipeout bonus. So that's 14 million chips that we got right there. I think that's pretty awesome. Making some good progress here, I think. We're up like 20 million from when we started. Unfortunately, we have 40 spins to go, so I don't predict that we're going to do quite as well the rest of the way through. But let's go ahead and see how we do. Oh, and we're up to that level 2. We're going up to that level 2. But let's go ahead and see how we do here. Hopefully we'll get some free spins. But yeah, back to Mandalay, I really don't think that they should be suing anybody. I think they should just keep doing the quality stuff that they do there, and then they will maintain the customers that they had. I think it was a trashy move on their part to go ahead and do that. And I understand Giant Corporation's going to do what Giant Corporation's going to do, especially to protect itself. I just think it's kind of trashy, but I don't know. I don't think we should do like a whole big boycott. It is what it is. I guess it was kind of predictable, and I'm not really fond of the ethics of the lawyers too. But that's more of a personal thing that I have, not really a professional opinion, and I'm not exactly a professional in the hospitality industry, so what's my opinion really worth? Alright, we're about 75% there. And let's go ahead and see how much further we get. I really want to show you guys the free spin bonus, but I don't really get a choice in whether I get free spins or not. So hopefully we'll get to see another bonus game, because there aren't too many other options for bonus games really in this particular hotel, which is probably why I don't play it too often, the slot game too often. It's got a decent amount of wilds, and it always has a big strip of wilds, so they just don't always, correlate is the thing. But we're on our last clip of spins here, basically. Got 15 to go. Got that level 2 surfboard coming our way. 900 thou. Nice. Good deal. And we're on our last 11 spins here. We got about 10 to go now. And we're looking at the big wilds. I'm really hoping we get a free spin bonus, maybe at the last second here. There was our fins in a row. That wasn't too bad. I think I'm looking forward to the next visit over to Mandalay. I really do like the hotel, and it's really well put together. I think the only issue I have with it, honestly, aside from this whole lawsuit thing, is how far away it is from literally everything else. The stuff on the strip is just really kind of far away from it, but otherwise, if you like somewhere quiet, somewhere nice, and if you still enjoy the House of Blues, I highly recommend it. And here's our last spin. Nada. Nada gelada nada. Okay, so it looks like we ended at 115,908,096 chips. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick calcs, and we're going to go ahead and see what that hold percentage is. Alright guys, this is pretty remarkable here. So we ended at 115,908,000 chips compared to the 92,843,000, meaning that we made a profit of 23,065,000 chips and compared to the 40 million that we put in. So that means we got the 40 million back in addition to the 23 million that we made, for a sum of for a total payback percentage of 157.66%, and I do believe that beats the current record of Luxor, who was 155%. So we are just killing it here with these slot games. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for now, and we're gonna go ahead and see what game we should play next. I think we should just start going down the list. Maybe hit a couple of promotional games here, maybe ones with the boosts like the Shack Slam or the Munsters, or maybe Bridesmaids or something like that. I'll go ahead and maybe hit the Facebook page and see what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, Mesa Bats is signing out.